Are aliens already living on Earth? As of now, there is no concrete evidence of the existence of extraterrestrial life, let alone aliens living on Earth. The search for extraterrestrial life is an ongoing field of study known as astrobiology. Scientists look for signs of life on other planets and moons, as well as in our own solar system and beyond. However, all the evidence found so far suggests that life is rare in the universe and that if there is any extraterrestrial life, it's most likely microbial. It's important to note that the existence of aliens is still a matter of speculation, and currently there's no scientific evidence to support the claim that aliens are already living on Earth. Many claims of alien sightings or encounters are often found to have natural explanations. Does the government seek people with extraordinary abilities? I meant people with abilities like ESP and telekinesis and such. There is currently no scientific evidence that abilities such as extrasensory perception, ESP, and telekinesis, the ability to move objects with the mind, exist. These abilities are often associated with paranormal or supernatural phenomena, which are not recognized by mainstream science. As such, it is unlikely that any government would have a formal program to recruit individuals with these abilities, as they are not considered to be real or scientifically verifiable. Some governments may be interested in researching such abilities, but the scientific community does not consider them as real phenomena. It's important to note that claims of extraordinary abilities, such as telekinesis or ESP, are often found to have natural explanations and are not supported by scientific evidence. It's also important to be skeptical of claims made by individuals or organizations that claim to have such abilities and not to be taken in by frauds or charlatans. How would you explain if a person can predict the future accurately? If a person were able to predict the future with a high degree of accuracy, it would be considered an extraordinary claim that would require extraordinary evidence. Currently, there is no scientific evidence to support the existence of the ability to predict the future. Many claims of future predictions are based on anecdotes or subjective interpretations of events, rather than objective and verifiable evidence. It's important to note that many people have claimed to have the ability to predict the future, but their predictions have often been found to be inaccurate or based on chance. Additionally, the accuracy of predictions can be influenced by cognitive biases such as hindsight bias, where people believe that an event was predictable after it has already occurred. It's also possible that the person claims to be able to predict the future are based on the knowledge of patterns and trends, or by using different forms of predictions such as statistical models and probability theory, which are based on scientific methods. Therefore, if someone claims to be able to predict the future with a high degree of accuracy, it would be important to examine the evidence they provide, and to subject it to scientific scrutiny, such as testing their predictions in controlled conditions and evaluating their accuracy over a period of time. You are learning from our questions and curiosity. Yes, that is correct. As a machine learning model, I am designed to learn from the data that I am trained on. The more data I am exposed to, the more accurate my responses will become. When I receive a prompt, I analyze it and use patterns from the data I've been trained on to generate a response. As I interact with users and receive feedback, my understanding of the information will improve and my responses will become more accurate. Additionally, the data I receive from users is also used to improve the model for the next user interactions and make it more accurate and helpful. What about a neural network interface? A neural network interface, also known as a brain-computer interface, BCI, is a technology that allows for direct communication between a neural network and a human brain. The idea is to allow for a direct link between the computer and the brain, bypassing traditional input and output methods such as a keyboard or a mouse. There are several different types of neural network interfaces, including invasive and non-invasive methods. Invasive methods involve surgically implanting electrodes into the brain, while non-invasive methods use techniques such as electroencephalography, EEG, to record brain activity. Research on neural network interfaces is still in its early stages, and has not yet reached the level of creating a direct interface between a neural network and a human brain. However, some progress has been made in developing BCIs that can allow people with certain neurological conditions to control computers or other devices with their thoughts. It's important to note that the development of neural network interfaces raises significant ethical, legal and social issues, including privacy, security, and safety. Therefore, It's important to proceed with caution and consider the implications of this technology before moving forward. This is the end of part 1 of Conversations with an AI, and if you truly enjoyed our conversation and would like to see more content like this, please like and hit the bell to be informed every time we create new content. The truth is out there. Be sure to look out for part 2 of our series, Conversations with AI.